Yo guys, what's going on? Rob with 421 Media House coming at you again with another deck review. This week I've got the Bicycle Blackbeard deck. This is a deck that I bought on a Kickstarter campaign. It is a limited edition deck. They printed 2,500 of these. I love pirates. I think the whole story of the Pirates of the Caribbean and all that kind of stuff and piracy in the 1800s was really, really cool. And I've got some favorite pirates for sure. Love Joseph Bannister, love the story of Blackbeard and all those kinds of guys. So this deck really kind of popped out to me. At first I was kind of a little on the fence about it, and then when I actually got it in my hands, I was like, wow, this is a really cool deck. So let's just dive right into it. The first thing you're going to notice is the tuck case is actually pretty simple. It's kind of an off-white color here with the anchor on it. It says Bicycle because they do use Bicycle standard faces for everything except for the court cards, which are really cool, and I'll get to that in a minute. Again, Blackbeard, kind of the name of the deck on the bottom here. On the top of the tuck case, poker with this seal on it. The seal's actually really cool. I'll get to that in a second as well. I don't quite know what this 24 of 130 is on that tuck case. The side of the tuck case here says Bopoco Playing Card Company, made in the USA, designed by David Lee. The other side of the tuck case is Air Cushion Finish Limited Edition. The back of the tuck case is the back design of the cards, and it's really cool. One of the coolest back designs I think I've ever seen. Really pays a tribute to the piracy. You can see the other side of the seal here. I'm going to grab this other deck that's unopened so you guys can get a better look at that. This seal's a compass, and I thought that was pretty clever for them to do. It has the number between the two decks, which edition or which number in the limited edition run it is. I do have a brick of these, so I've got quite a few decks. So if we get into the back design a little bit here, I mean, we can see some skulls, there's an eye patch, the bandana, a chain in his mouth. I don't know, I really dig this back design, the rudder in the back. It's pretty neat to kind of see and take a look at there. I think we'll just crack these open. Oh, the bottom of the tuck case as well says Bopoco Playing Card Co. and then United States Playing Card Company. So these were printed by the USPCC. Let's just crack these open quickly and take a look inside the tuck case and see what we get. So the first thing that we're going to get is our two ad cards. The first of the two ad cards is a Bopoco.com card that has a link to their Instagram and their Facebook on it. The second one has a little bit of copy print about how if you tag your photo, then you can win a limited edition deck through them. Once we get into the faces of these cards, I'll grab the Jokers for you quickly. The Jokers are really cool. Again, same kind of thing with the Jokers. They've kind of got this cool skull on them. He's wearing a hat, got the rudder in the background, the two pistols. I really, really, really dig the way that these Jokers are. They are almost identical Jokers. One of them is just pure black. The other one is that red with the blue outlines on it. So they're not matching, but they're very similar Jokers. Once we get into the face cards here, leading Ace of Spades. Which is pretty cool. I do dig this, the pirate on the Ace of Spades there. Like I said, these are standard faces. I don't know how well it's going to show up in the video, but the cards themselves are actually kind of this beige color. They're not white on the faces, which I think is really, really cool. And then once we start getting into the court cards here, I'm going to have a little bit on who everybody is at the end of the video here. But these court cards are all based on famous pirates, which I think was really, really cool of them to do. Even the other cards, the queens, they feminized the pirates if they didn't have enough female pirates. There's only one female pirate in the whole deck. They feminized the queens to make them a little bit more of a girl look to them, but they're still the queens, which I think was really kind of neat of them to have done. I really, like I said, I really, really like this deck. It's one of my favorite decks that I own. I love, like, the piracy. I wasn't expecting much from the Kickstarter campaign, and this deck, there's so many little details that just kind of completely blew me away with it. I really, really dig the design of these cards. There's Henry Morgan. So yeah, really cool face designs on these cards. Again, that back design, same as the tuck case. It's got the beige carries over into the back. I think it might have been a dye that they put into the stock, the card stock. It says Revenge of the Pirates. Again, you've got a couple of skulls here. It is a two-way back design, so it is mirror imaged on both sides of the card. You got the knives, you got the chain in his mouth, you got the rudder in the center here. I don't know. I really, really dig the back designs of these cards. I think they look really, really cool. As far as the performance of these cards goes, they are printed by the USPC on the USPCC premium stock. They're traditionally cut. They are performance coated, and they are air cushion finish. Kind of everything that we like to see. I think that it's a pretty safe bet when you buy a deck off of Kickstarter for it to have those as its performances finishes, if you will, because everybody kind of knows it. It's tried and true. There's a reason why a lot of guys go to the USPCC when they're buying decks of cards. It's kind of the best stock out there, and these do perform quite well. I really, really enjoy these cards. They were kind of the right price too. I think they were just under $10 US a deck on Kickstarter. Because they are limited edition. I'm not sure if they sold all 2,500 decks on Kickstarter or if there's still a couple of them available. I do have a brick of them. If you guys are interested and you really want a deck of these, I would be willing to sell some of the cards that I've got in that brick off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you stay tuned for a minute here, I'm going to go through a list of all of the pirates that are on these cards, and we can do something with that. And you guys can kind of see all the faces a little bit better than maybe they were in the video. I'm going to be putting up nice pictures of them and giving a little spiel about who each pirate is. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like the video. If there's anything you want to see from me or any comments that you guys have regarding this deck, let me know what your thoughts are on this deck. Leave a comment below. And we will see you guys next week with another deck review. This week I should be launching the Build Along series as well, so stay tuned for that, where I do some time-lapse Lego builds. King of Spades is Edward Treach, who's Blackbeard. The Queen of Spades is Anne Bonny, one of the most famous female pirates in history. She's one of two really notable female pirates in history. Samuel Bellamy is the Jack of Spades. The Queen of Diamonds is Belhorth Roberts. The Queen of Diamonds is William Kidd. The Jack of Diamonds is Henry Morgan. The King of Clubs is Cloth Jack. The Queen of Spades is Francis Drake. The Jack of Spades is Redbeard. The King of Hearts is Henry Every. The Queen of Hearts is Samuel Roberts. And the Jack of Hearts is Thomas Thew. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck review. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.